Hello, hello, hello. Alright, I believe we're live. Hey, okay. So this is my unit, my team. These are like the recommended stuff. But as usual, all virtual singers, most points. What else is there? Trying to get 10k ranking. We need about, I want to say 2 million points. Because doing streams is gonna get doing my Sekai stuff is gonna get us like 1.2 million in the next 6 days. So we need 2 million to like get around 4 mil. Yo, hello, welcome. So we'll see. We need about 2 million points. Also, I got, I don't know, a new iPad. Basically just an updated version of what I already have, M4 instead of M1. Hopefully it runs a little better, less of the audio desync issues. The screen ratio is ever so slightly different, so this is like, if you see my like webcam and chat, it's like skinnier than usual. I like the regular. No. Didn't expect me to go live. Yeah. I was like pretty iffy on whether I go live or not today. Not in the best, I guess, schedule wise. So I'm not sure how many hours I can stream today, but we'll see, I suppose. So yeah, vertical mode. iPad as usual because I'm a thumb player. What I feel about the Kakamine stuff? I am not sure. From my initial counting, I think you just get for, what do you call it, for virtual lives? Not virtual lives, for multi-lives. And collecting in My Sekai, you just get double everything, right? You get both Rin and Len. And then if you wanna, you know, like whale and use a bunch of stamina to just collect the dues, then it's only like every other zone, right? So it's like, that's one way to do it. But it's like, I don't know. Mixed feelings about it, I guess. So for like casual players, I guess it's good that you know, like multi-lives and gathering My Sekai materials gets you like double up on it, right? Like if you're a fan of Rin but not necessarily Len, whenever you get Rin, you get Len for free, right? So I guess that's good. But the only thing I don't like is that because the zones for My Sekai is like locked behind ranks, right? Which the My Sekai ranks are locked or time gated if you're new. So like, if you're a very new player, it's less than a week, because I think it takes like a week to unlock the last zone, like the fourth zone. Then I think it was Len, the last zone, like zone 4 has more flowers. You get less flowers. I'm not sure how much that matters. If you're gonna spend a ton of stamina anyways. I forget how the reset works. I was under the impression that you have to farm all the flower spawns in order for everything to respawn again, but maybe not. Maybe you just have to turn in X amount of flowers for everything to respawn. So that's the only thing I'm not sure about. Assuming like you can just spam 1 or 2 depending on which one you're farming for over and over, because those are unlocked right off the bat, I believe. Assuming you can spam that over and over and they keep respawning, then it's a non-issue, I guess. Get the same amount, the exact amount, yeah. Yeah, they definitely didn't make it any harder, so I'll give them credit for that. Yeah. Wait a minute. I got 15. Okay, that's why. New iPad. Oh. They keep respawning? Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure when the respawn, like, the condition / rate of respawn was. If you can just basically, let's say you're brand new to the game, and then you unlock My Sekai, and then you're a fan of Len, and Len only has Zone 2, right? Zone 2 and 4 is Len, I think, and 1 and 3 is Rin. If you clean out the Zone 2, does it like immediately respawn when you turn in the flowers? As long as it does that, like, I guess it's fine. So there's definitely worse ways they could have done it, so I think this is fine. You get the second one in the tutorial, right? Yeah, that's why the first two is like basically unlocked right off the bat, right? Yeah. It's just 3 and 4, so... Yeah, assuming the respawn is fine, then yeah, it's good, I guess. I think the concept I had was just like you get dues and then you can turn it into whichever character's flower. But I guess for casual players in that sense, they would only be able to farm for like one character, not two, and then like you don't have enough time, right, with natural refills and stuff. So it's like, essentially this is like a 2-for-1 unless you're farming the flowers, like the actual flower spawns, then it's not a 2-in-1. But at that point, like, you need to burn stamina cans, right? So it's kind of moot. So I guess, like, overall, everything about it is fairly balanced, I suppose. It hits both casual players and like whales or whatever, whoever has like ton of stamina cans saved up. I guess overall, I want to say this is like the first time. The reason I'm just talking about it so much is because My Sekai balancing, like game balancing in My Sekai, has just been awful from like the get-go, from release, right? I think this is the first time that they've ever like relatively properly balanced something. And then I guess technically they did the first time the birthday came out, the way they balanced it by like how much dues that you get from gathering and playing lives is also kind of balanced. I don't know, from like all the stuff that they're adding in My Sekai, I'm not sure if people are like playing My Sekai a lot or not. I feel like they're like pushing a lot of content into My Sekais to incentivize people to like play it more. So I don't know what the actual like player base is like. They could have done one day for Rin, one day for Len. I feel like it's kind of moot doing like there or not, whatever, right? And then there's the whole thing about like they're like twins, so they should be celebrated at the same time. So yeah, I think overall I'm satisfied with the balancing. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up on these new songs. As you can see, I have like a backlog of songs. So I don't really want to play it unless, like, yeah, I really hate My Sekai. Worst update. It's tedious. The scheduling, it resets twice a day, and then now they have birthdays, so I don't wanna play extra songs unless it's somebody's birthday. Like if somebody's birthday is happening, collecting dues like during an event, like you don't want to play like multi-live at all unless it's like in the due collecting period, which is awful. Because otherwise you just miss out on free dues, yeah? It's like the developers continuously say it's like, oh, we're trying to like, you know, kind of like be in line with the other gacha games where you have to only spend, you know, 5-10 minutes dailies, login or whatever, but then they just like keep jamming stuff like this where it's most efficient to just play on very specific schedules, you know? Like my Sekai, you have to log in twice a day, even though, like, you know, they increase the maximum stamina to 50 if you have the pass, or 25. Oh, I keep missing this. But then they made my Sekai reset twice a day instead of once a day. Like, huh? You know what they could have done for my Sekai? Make it reset once a day, and then plus you get a what do you call it? Like a reset button that refreshes once a day, you know what I mean? Or like make it even like it only resets once a day, it gives it twice as much materials, or like make it reset once a day, or like, and then plus allow players to reset as much as they like using some type of like currency, I don't know, crystals, like stamina, I don't know. So that like whales like myself can just reset as much as we want for certain materials if we want to, you know? But the way they have it right now is just... I wrote a really long complaint basically about my Sekai when the last time they did a question or survey questionnaire thingy for the developers. It ended up being like super long. And mostly, particularly, was about like my Sekai balancing and how awful it is, and then the whole Memoria thing. You don't play it as a regular game, like the concept, but my game's so like, yeah, like, that's another thing with this game, is just, the optimization is so bad for this game, it's so laggy. It's just like, oh my god, what year is this? Like, you can't tell me they programmed Genshin to run on a freaking potato, but like this game that came out later, that has like arguably less stuff to, you know, process and render, etc., runs like way more poorly than like Genshin does, or like other equivalent, or like even Fortnite. You can play Fortnite on like a potato, I believe, I'm pretty sure. Oh no. Default thing on. I think they needed more attention to the game. Kyuchibi's always... Yeah, like the design, whoever was in charge of design and interactions for my Sekai, amazing, right? But balancing, specifically game balancing, on like what you need, how much you need to play the game, like materials, stuff like that, is just god-awful. And then like players like myself, which I don't really care about, you know, Animal Crossing type of games, where it's like mostly cosmetic, right? If it was just, you know, cosmetic, like kinda how like the custom profiles are, right? It's all just cosmetic. Like, I could have essentially just ignored that part of the game, or just like, you know, every now and then I'll collect the cosmetics just you know, just because, like I do for my profiles. But no, they also tied it in to the main game with events and stuff, where you get event points, and then not only that, you get like unit power bonuses, right? Especially with the gate upgrades. And then you got the plushies. Don't even get me started about the freaking plushies that are pay to win. So it's just like, if I want to play the rhythm game and then get event points, I have to play my Sekai and get Memoria and upgrade the gates. And like, in order to upgrade the gates, I need diamonds. And how do you get diamonds? You need to farm... You need to go into the freaking mines and mine diamonds. And that's just like a never-ending task. And then, like, technically I have enough diamonds now to upgrade all my gates max level, right? But the problem is, like, okay, I stopped, let's say I stop farming diamonds, right? And then in like a year or two, suddenly you need a bunch more diamonds again, for like, because they increased the level cap, or like you need it for something else. Which if they've always done so far, right? Even the Shizukus, a ton of people like stopped like exchanging Shizukus once they maxed out on area items, right? And then they added the new limit break for area items, and then turns out you need a ton of Shizuku. So everybody was like super pissed about that, right? So like, who knows if they're gonna do that with diamonds, which means like I can't stop farming diamonds, because it's like the rarest thing in my Sekai. Just like every day, twice a day, I'm just like reset my Sekai on schedule and just farming the rocks for diamonds, and it's just... I definitely wrote on the survey for the developers, like, ever since my Sekai came out, I've had the least amount of fun with this game. Oh god, I'm going into a really long rant, aren't I? Also missing all my full combos. That's just in time to favorite rant streamer. Yeah. There you go, you caught me. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. The My Sekai is, I don't know about it being a whole another game, but I definitely feel like it's way too tied into, what do you call it, the rhythm game and like event points and stuff like that. It's like, I kind of get where they're coming from. It's just like, hey, play this, so you also get, you know. But then the system they built, like I said, balancing is just awful. The system they built right now is just like, you can literally just never play the rhythm game anymore. And then just your entire... Well, I guess technically not because of reset timers, right? But like, if you're trying to just get 50k, you don't need to play the rhythm game anymore. The only reason to play the rhythm game nowadays is for the daily, or what are the challenge lives? And then there's the event missions where you have to play 50 songs. And that's the only thing. If that 50 songs condition didn't exist, then you don't even need to play the rhythm game anymore. Like, I still play the 50 songs just to get the mission, so I get, like, you know, a little reward at the end of the thing or whatever. One more jump, Miku Lim found dead, yup. So it's just, I just really hate how they essentially forced us to play My Sekai. I wrote that on the survey. It's like it's basically, you know, mandatory to play My Sekai. It's like I don't want to play My Sekai. I'm playing this game because I like Miku and rhythm games. And it's just like this is not a rhythm game. It's like at the same time, I think My Sekai is just. Yeah, it's like really cute. The interactions are really nice. The furnitures are nice. People like it. So if I would rather have it or not, I guess I would rather have it because there's so many people that like it. So it's like fine. But I really wish it wasn't mandatory. I'm just so sick of farming for diamonds, man. Every day, twice a day. And then I'm running out of, like, trees or, like, logs to farm the pickaxes, to farm the rock nodes for diamonds. And it's like I've never done so much math in order to, like, calculate how many trees I need to cut down and when. Oh, which reminds me, I need to cut down trees. I forgot to do it earlier today. I forgot during, what do you call it, the birthday events or whatever, I need to cut down trees so I get more dues for the characters. Quick, I think I did math earlier. It might be 6 hours, I forget. It's just Animal Crossing with extra rhythm game. Wow, yeah, pretty much. 2D with 3D special animations to be less laggy, but you'll still get the bonuses. Yeah, I mean, this game has been like a not optimized train wreck from day one of release. It's just always been bad. It's like had a memory leak since release. And I remember when I used to hang out on like the unofficial Discord server, people with potato phones were just like complaining on why they can't play this game because this game is notorious for its high like hardware requirement. And that pad's disappearing. Oh yeah, World Link 3 getting a hairstyle, finally, right? It's about damn time. Can't believe the first two World Links didn't have hairstyles. That felt so bad. And then the first World Link didn't even have like all the same skills, right? So it's like certain characters just got shafted on like getting crappy skills. And then World Link 2, everybody got like 100%, everybody got the same skill. And then World Link 3, we finally get hairstyles. World Link 3 will be competitive? Yeah, I believe so, because they have new frames. So it's just gonna be another hellscape like before. Let's see if I can get them all perfect here. Oh no, I'm stuck there. Yeah, and then another thing that they said in the developer notes or update, right? They're gonna add some type of like, how do you translate that? It's like a take a break feature or something like that during event and tiering, and it's not gonna be just World Link. It's gonna be for all future events. But they haven't discussed details. They haven't given out details. They just said they're gonna add some type of feature where you can take a break so people don't, kill themselves on 36+ hour not sleeping runs. They also reduced World Link character chapters to 2 days. Like everybody's just 2 days now. Instead of only virtual singers being 2 days and all the humans were 3 days. But finale chapter, the one you do the frames, the crazy hellscape tiering, that's still 3 days, so 72 hours. I don't know why they didn't also make that like, 48 hours so that people can just stay awake for 48 hours. But maybe they want to do the whole, you gotta use auto because it'll give you more than the actual thing, and they make more money that way, I guess. I don't know. So I'm surprised. I'm curious on what the break feature will be. Did they say in 2027? Free play, it'll be torture. Yeah, there's no way. Like World Link, you cannot get the frame as free to play. It's just not possible. Like the amount, like I did the math, and it's just you have to play Envy for 72 hours straight. And I do mean 72 hours straight because the auto live is more time efficient than like actually playing multi-live. Made a pretty lot for cards. 65 cards in total. Oh, nice. No, you like T10k frame, even that is just like you have to be spamming MB the whole time. It's like you can, I guess technically you can make T10k for frames as free to play, technically. But like, you have to have so much crystals and stamina saved up. Because everybody T10k and higher for frames is playing on 10x and MB spamming and then like, doing all the auto plays. So it's just like, and then the only reason you'll make it, or like if you have a chance and you have to do that as free to play, because your team isn't going to be as strong as like the not free to play whales. The whales are going to have a much stronger team. So in order for you to compete with them, you have to play on 10x multiplier, 10 multiplier, and then you have to spam ND for 72 hours. So this is technically possible as free to play, but it's just like, it's unrealistic. Also, do the math on how much stamina you need. You do something like 30 plus songs an hour, so that's 300 songs about 30 plus songs an hour, so let's be generous and you only play 30 MB an hour, right? It's gonna be more than that, but yeah, let's just do generous calculations and say 30, right? That's 300 stamina an hour, 72 hours. How much stamina is that? $10, 3, 30, 300. How many stamina cans is that? You have 120k, you'll probably get higher once Energy World Link 2 comes. You have 120k what, crystals? But then yeah, that's another thing. You also would want to get a full team of World Link cards in order to even have a chance. That's another thing. At least you're more jump and not Virtual Singer, because Virtual Singer would need what? Well, I guess you only need technically 4 cards unless you're going for a specific character, because they limit you to 4. So it's like, I don't know. What else did they announce during the developer thing? Oh, there's gonna be so much gotchas, right? I'm gonna have to do a separate thing for that. What is that? December 31st, Japan time, so like December 30th here at noon. At like what? It's gonna be like 1900 for me. And then the fest, I might roll on the fest banner because it has Rin like hard limb. I'm not 100% though. I might need to. Oh dang, so much for the perfects. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna try and go in for perfects here. I can never do it as well on iPad. Gotta put it on play on my phone. It's never as accurate. One good thing so far is like I feel like the game's playing a lot better on the new iPad. Which at the same time I feel is ridiculous. It's like this iPad is so overpowered, it's an M4. It's like a laptop class on like processor, and that's what you need to play this game because it's so not optimized. Bit ridiculous. Anyway, what were we talking about? What was I talking about? Lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the gacha stuff, right? Yeah, I'm on the fence because the Virtual Singer World Link, well, I guess it's spread out through a year, right? Because they're not doing like unit restricted this time. This is mixed units, so I only have to spark like every month as World Link comes out. I think it was in April for Miku, the first World Link. I have to spark for that. I was gonna say I need to save enough crystals so I can, worst case scenario, hard spark all 6 of them. But there should be enough time. Because I need 360,000 crystals if I need to hard spark all 6 of them. And I don't have nowhere near as much right now. I only have like 200 something thousand, I think. You spent 1200 energy on Kaito, got tier 3k, so it's tough. Yeah, same. So you need like over, what? Over 2000? Somewhere like 3000 stamina, I think. To even have a chance as free to play to get tier 1000. Yeah, I wanna safe estimate you need like 3000 stamina with like the 4 World Link cards. Alright, I'm just gonna random. Disappointed when they announced World Link 3. The part of sparking a card that isn't a limb but thankfully a hairstyle. Yeah. I think that was balancing in this game. always the balancing. It's like it feels greedy, right? It's like, oh, you need this card to link to like Gold Link, and it's like they have unique arts, but you don't get the hairstyle, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just all around feels bad. It's typical gacha game developers, right? It's like, how much can we milk the customer base? It's like, how much will the customer base tolerate? How little can we give them before they complain, right? Like, remember the whole movie Redemption? Yeah, but just go watch the movie 26 times, guys. Like, what? And granted, there were people that actually did, but you know, still, it shouldn't be like an expected thing. The crazy thing is just like, initially they made you watch the movie 26 times in order to unlock the area conversation. Like, I really hate how side stories are paywalled behind gacha cards. I basically stopped reading side stories because, like, well, I'm never gonna 100%, you know, get all the cards, so it's like, why even bother at this point? Which is sad, because some side stories, I remember having, like, pretty good content. Like, I forget which card, but, the reason Akito calls Enna by her first name instead of, like, you know, One-san or whatever, like his sister, is in a side story card. Or like card side story. I'm just like, wow, it's like a nice little tidbit of canon lore, you know? And why it does that? But it's paywalled, so it's just like, okay. And then they're really strict about you uploading side stories. Like, if they paywall the side stories and then, like, you know, they still let people upload the stories to YouTube or whatever, or if they even, like, you know, put it up on their YouTube like they do with the event stories and main stories or whatever, right? Then it'd be like a non-issue, right? It's like, oh, you want to read the story, you could just watch it on YouTube, etc. But no, they do takedowns if you upload side stories. They won't let you upload it to YouTube or share it. It's like against terms of service or whatever. There was this YouTube channel that I followed at one point. It's like, oh, okay, they were uploading all the side stories, so it's like, I was gonna just read all the side stories that way, so that, you know, as I read all the event stories, I'll also read the side stories. But no, that channel got taken down. So that kind of sucks. 3D cut is bad too. Oh man, this button placement got changed a bit, I think. Yeah, it's like really sad. So it's just like they want to hard paywall the side stories, which is like, why, man? Yeah, I'm not a fan of the 3D cuts either, and they also paywall that too. It's like, you can't upload it. They don't allow you. It's like, so the loophole that people use for the 3D cuts is that because they officially, in terms of service, you can upload gameplay, right? And then if you happen to have the 3D MV on, that's fine. But like, you can't do 3D MV only with no gameplay and upload that. That's against terms of service. So if you want to see 3D cuts, you have to, people go like loophole and then they upload easy auto mode gameplay of the 3D cuts. So that's the only way to, like, you know, not against terms of service, watch the 3D cuts. So whenever like a World Link like 3D MV comes out, and then you see a bunch of like YouTube video uploads of like easy mode for that song with 3D cut, that's why. Because Sega Colorful Palette won't let you upload just the 3D MV by itself, because that's paywalled. So you have to, quote unquote, upload gameplay of you playing on easy mode, auto or whatever, but you just happen to have 3D MV turned on, which you also happen to have, you know, the characters that do the 3D cuts turned on, you know? So it's just like, it's so dumb. Hey, I like Journey, my favorite song. Yeah, it's for the reason Akito doesn't call Ena like Onae-san anymore, and then he always calls her by name. It's just like a trivial reason. His like reasoning in his head is that he doesn't respect her enough to be called like an older sibling. You know? That's it. So he like refuses to call her like Onae-san, which is like, you know, when you call somebody that, it's like you acknowledge that they're, you know, older than you, right? And you're giving some sort of a show of respect, right? And like he just, you know, in his head, he refuses to show Ena respect, is what it is. So he calls her by her first name instead. So it's like very, you know, sibling energy, I guess. And very in character for Akito. So yeah, if you didn't know, that's why he just refuses to show Ena respect as an older sibling, as an older sister. I guess he doesn't necessarily look down on her, so I guess he treats her as more like an equal to him than like an older sibling that he looks up to. Which I feel like, as an American, that's like a non-issue. That's just how American siblings, generally speaking, like get along. They just see each other as like equals and stuff. It's very Shinonome, yeah. It's more... I don't know if Ena would do the same thing if she was the younger sister. I feel like Ena wouldn't be as petty as Akito is. Akito is like extremely petty. I think Ena is more... As much as she yells, as I think she would still call... She wouldn't call him by his name, I think. I don't know. You never know, I guess. Alternate reality. Yeah, so, I guess in a way, well, I'm not necessarily excited because I don't tear. I'm just curious on what the take a break feature or like the rest feature will be for tearing, for the sweat tears. There's no way it's just gonna be like the autoplay feature, right? Like I don't know how I don't really understand how they would implement something like that, honestly. How would that work? Why is chat not working? Help? What do you mean chat's not working? It's working on my end, I believe. I see your message. It's showing up on stream. Oh no. Giant Miku face scare. Yeah, I don't know how they're looking at it. Like, there's no way they let you lock in your rank or anything like that, right? Like, and it's not gonna be like an autoplay, and it's not like they can have breaks in the event, right? That wouldn't really make any sense, right? It's like, let's say they make it so that, oh, it's like during the hours of like, I don't know, 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. you don't get any event points or whatever. But then that wouldn't make any sense for people that have weird like schedules, right? Or even people, I was gonna say people that live overseas, but like they don't care about people that live overseas. Like most of the people are Japanese and on Japanese time schedules, so they only care about the Japanese time zone. But what about people that have like graveyard shifts? What outfit is Kohan wearing? I forgot it's like a lot easier to see outfits when I play on iPad. The game is definitely playing a lot smoother on the new iPad. I contemplated whether or not I want to get like the newest iPad, but this one was like a really good deal on the used market, so I just got a used one. Even though the new one is a lot better. But I think the model I would have wanted would cost me near like $2,000, or like even if I get the minimum spec with the spec bump, it would have cost me like $500 more, because I got this for like $800. That includes the keyboard. Including the keyboard, it was $800. And I would do that, you think so? YouTube keeps removing your normal comments? Yeah, I don't know. You need to keep it very PG. I just have it as basic moderation on the thing. You know, would do that. That's the thing that kept getting removed. That is so weird. Yeah, I don't know why you have a lot of issues with YouTube comments. You seem to mention that a lot. I want to save up for a tablet. You game lags after you play one show. Yeah. I want to get a new phone, but it's just like the timing is not that good. I'm just still huffing copium for a new iPhone mini. I really like the form factor for iPhone mini, but it's been what, 4 years and no new iPhone mini. So I think next year, whenever the iPhone 18 comes out, I'll get a new like Pro model, whether or not it's a mini or not. But I'm giving it 1 more year basically. I also think it's gonna be like a better upgrade cycle next year compared to this year, because they just released like a new generation of a model, right? Like the aluminum frame and vapor chamber cooling. So it's like the first gen of a newer generation, and generally speaking, those aren't the best one long-term wise, because I plan to use my phone for a long time. And then like the only reason I even want to upgrade my iPhone mini is because, well, I guess like Proseka technically is the only reason, because I did get a new iPhone mini, like a second iPhone mini with a higher storage. I was gonna say like I didn't have enough storage, so next time I buy an iPhone, I'm gonna get like at least 512, maybe a terabyte, so that I can use it for like, I don't know, 5-7 years. We'll see though. Maybe not though, because if it's not a mini, I don't plan on keeping it for a very long time. I like my small phones because I'm not on my phone all the time. So I want it to be as like portable and easy to use as possible with like one hand when I'm outside. I want to be able to death grip it one hand. And this Miku looks so creepy in the background sometimes in some of the facial expressions. YouTube moderation sucks. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like a gradient or a spectrum on like the level of moderation, right? At the same time, they could only do so much. It's like, oh, YouTube moderation is just like it's not harsh enough, and then all these bot and scam comments come up, and then it's like, oh, they turn up the god dang it, they turn up the moderation, and then suddenly like regular comments like yourself gets, you know, like auto flagged or get deleted or whatever, right? So it's just like, where do you draw the line? They make it more lax, you get a bunch of scam and spam comments, right, and bot comments. They make it too strict, and then regular people suffer. So it's just like, my condolences to YouTube. People will never be happy because it's the problem itself is just impossible to solve, I think. So either way, some people will complain. Regular people getting their comment moderated, or we get floods of bot comments. Yeah, I think it's better to be like slightly like over the line or towards the line of being too careful, and like regular stuff gets flagged a bit more than compared to, you know, the other side where like spam and like scams and bots and stuff like that like leak in more often, like more commonly. Yeah, I think definitely better safe than sorry is the better way to go. Yeah, I've definitely seen you saying your comment gets flagged and then you do the little weird tricks for make it come out. And it's just like, yeah, I don't know why your messages are getting flagged. What else did they reveal? Oh, the fest cards, the new fest cards, and then the new limited cards. Like the new Rin looks really nice. They did the little Oni thing, Oni, the ogre, Japanese ogre theme, right? So Rin has like the little horns. And then the other thing, when they first revealed it, I think it was yeah, it was a Fest Shiho. She has like the hair streak. So I swear I thought that was Toya. And then like today, I think, I was trying to see like what characters were on the banners and stuff like that, and then I saw Toya on the hard limited. I'm just like, wait a minute, I thought Toya was the Fest card, and then I was like, wait a minute, that's not Toya, who is this? So I had to open up the stream again, and then they read off the names. I'm just like, wait, that's Shiho. Yeah, at first I was like, wow, that Toya looks like really young. I guess they're going for like the, you know, the younger look version or something like that. I don't know, maybe some art direction, right? So I thought it was Toya. But no, it's Shiho, and she wasn't like, you know, she has the base in her hand. Yeah, see, I don't have. Oh no, what happened? Let's see, oh no. I don't have enough crystals. Yeah, see, you thought that was Switch. I swear they're doing it on purpose. They're just giving characters each other's hairstyles. I think the funniest one still is Mizuki and Saki. They gave each other's hairstyle at the same time. I thought that was pretty funny. It's like Mizuki got Saki's hairstyle and Saki got Mizuki's hairstyle on the same banner. And then they kind of like made the color scheme like a little ambiguous. Like I forget what tone that they used, but they made it harder to tell which character was which. I think the best way, unless they like color shift the entire image a whole lot, the best way to tell in this game what character, what character it is by their eye color. Their eye color is all unique, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's the one thing that this game does well. I think the aesthetics are really nice. That's why my Sekai is just like the chibi models are so cute. And their animations too, it's just like they do such a good job on the visuals. In terms of like, you know, design, I guess. Not necessarily like visual fidelity, but design. like, I guess, general art direction. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see. I'm still torn on whether or not I roll on the best banner. I guess it depends on what the stamp missions are gonna be. Because I think, like, the whale stamp for New Year's is probably gonna give you some, like, if they give best tickets, you know, I'll probably roll on the fest banner, and then hopefully I get lucky with the fest card, / like I'm still missing Akito's Gloomfest. And then, you know, if I have to spark something, might as well spark for the hard Lima Rin. Although it depends on what unit color combination it is. If it's something that already exists, then I'm not gonna bother. At that point, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll just roll the tickets that I get for the fest. Assuming they give you fest tickets, which I'm not sure if they're going to. I forget how often they do that, if that's only like an anniversary thing or not. But yeah, I guess we'll see when they release details about it, because there is another, you know, like a stamp mission with, like, you have to get the seals or whatever, the fortune thingies, and then you convert them for missions, etc. Eye color and shape, yeah. It's like definitely a thing. Oh, the Emu has the magical girl vibe, right? She definitely looks like somebody, I don't know who. I'm pretty sure it's like a reference to a different character, maybe. Kind of like how Len looks like Rudius. A couple other characters look like somebody else. Proseka's visuals and technical stuff are not balancing. Yeah, they need a better, like, development team in terms of, like, balance. The balance is just so awful. They need to hire some guy that's, like, really good at balancing things. Hikarin? Who's Hikarin? I remember liking this song a lot when it first came out. Does this producer even make songs anymore? I remember this used to be one of my favorite producers, and then I just kinda... their songs, I don't know, took a turn. Oh, I think I discussed this in, like, my last stream or the one before. He started writing songs that was more like a musical than like a song. And I'm not a fan of musicals, so... But yeah, and the new Emu looks really cute, very cute Emu vibe. It's like, you know, one of those, like, I guess, I'm not sure if it's a trope or not. I guess it's technically a trope. When, like, the little kids, like, pretend they're magical girls or whatever, right? I guess the little girls. And then they, like, cosplay or whatever for Halloween, etc. As little girls. I guess it's like that art gives off that vibe, and it's very fitting for Emu. Oh, so far we don't have an audio desync issue again. I don't know if it's the new iPad or if the OBS update changed something, because they said something about audio. MMJ NPC and their emu Doomfest looks really similar. Really? Perhaps I'm not caught up on the story for that. Oh, also they made it so you can refill stamina while people are picking songs. Did they already change that, or are they going to change that? I forget. Yeah, okay, you can't do it right now. Yeah, so they're going to, oh man, they're going to change it. The horns and the mirror, so yeah, the Oni horns, right? I think I definitely like the Rin one. Like, I like the hairstyle that Rin has. It's like a very stereotypical hairstyle. What else did they discuss? Let's see. We'll have to see what the stat missions are. And then they're gonna have the lucky bag like special sets too. So I'm probably gonna have to buy those, and it's gonna be part of the whale stat missions. I'm probably gonna end up buying those. What else is there? Oh yeah, like the web store, and I get like an extra bonus for New Year's. I'm gonna buy it off the web store, I guess. Even though, yeah, I've been buying it off the web store instead of the app store recently. With a tiny amount of bonuses, I guess. Just fine. Heard an audio skip. Oh, do we have an audio delay now, finally? I think there's an audio delay. Yeah. So I'm not sure what the deal is. I think it might have to do with me playing like in vertical mode, and this game isn't supposed to be played in vertical mode. Because I can't do guided access either, it'll go to landscape if I turn on guided access. You thought Rin was Len at first? Yeah, I was like, a very initial thought was just like, is this Len or Rin? Can't really tell exactly, but then like, you know, overall, I think the outfit that she wears is like basically like a kunoichi outfit, and the hairstyle too. It's like a very female hairstyle. Hold on. Okay, its audio's fine. Yeah, I have to double check because it got a hiccup a little bit. They didn't release any Miku perms. I'll be able to pick her in that half. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I think I'll have to see what's worth picking in that 50-50 gacha. I mean, there's plenty of like virtual singer perms that I don't have. Oh, please. I love to make characters look like each other. Yeah, definitely. I'm like, there's no way they're not doing it on purpose, right? They have to be. Ain't no way. Fix my green room so I won't delete your Miku's. My green room? You mean... Oh, yeah. Okay, you mean on the new iPad, right? I think I already did it. I also generally like, for the most part, double check before I delete anything off the green room. Make sure Miku, like I don't see Miku on the list. Also, it's just kind of like obvious if I select everything, and then it's giving me like 20 pure gems, right? Or 20 wish jewels. What are they called in English again? Are they wish jewels? And then wish gems for the small stuff. Yeah, but I'll double check again after this. I think I did it. It's just not the same playing on the iPad. Oh god. The thing pauses. It's been so long that since they added the pauses. Remember they teased it as like, oh, new feature or whatever. What else did they... What else did they upload? You almost AP'd this master one time. Yeah, I had that with, what is it, the song Calc, I think? Calc is like a 30, and I've almost AP'd it a couple times. But I never bothered to grind it out because it's like master anyway. Oh, you know what? I didn't. Look at that. All the Mikus. Miku 16 wish jewels. Let's see, where are you? There we go. I might as well delete this stuff. There we go. Good stuff. Wow, rich, yep. Just, you know, just offer up your hard-earned money. It's definitely pay to win. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely thought about stop paying money for this game. But then it's just like, I don't know, I justify it as just donating money to the cause that is Miku. They're using the money to, you know, what do you call it, commission new songs, new virtual singer songs and stuff like that, so money's not entirely being flushed down the toilet, I want to say. And I kind of, for the most part, stopped buying merch, so I don't know where to put it. So might as well donate digitally and then, you know, I guess technically get, you know, something out of it. Quality of life. And pay to win bonuses in the game that I play. Paying into the machine that is Hatsune Miku to churn out content. That's why I wish they would, you know, give virtual singers more love, because I feel like they're giving a lot of focus on the human characters, and I'm just like, man, you guys are only here because Miku. Part of me is just like, feels disrespectful. Like, in a sense it makes sense, you know, because the humans, I feel like, are way more popular. like, you know, you can't forget what got you here in the first place, right? On Miku's coattails. So you can't just be like, can't ignore Miku. The best Miku parts are Shizu 5 and Tamagotchi collab. You're talking about for this event? I assume you're talking about this event, right? Like this? But it's just like, watch. Oh, like, look at the skill though. Yeah, but that's in terms of power. Yeah, I get it, but like the skill matters quite a bit. 80 power, yeah, I know. But like, I'm pretty sure this skill matters way more because Miku is always my leader. So I'm pretty sure the skill matters way more. So unless I need to make like a certain cutoff for my Sekai, it's always gonna be the one with the better score, the skill. I'm pretty sure anyway. That's how the tierers do it. They always go with the skill that's more important, from what I understand anyways. Unless you have better information. But yeah, because the healers have more power. You thought the Toho collab was the worst power? It's the second. Wait, what's worse than the Toho one? The Toho one literally just is missing power from side story upgrades. It's just straight up missing power. The movie one is worse? No way. Hold on, I want to check. Is it really? No way. Does the movie have side stories? Does it not have side stories? I missed that. It was during Fever 2 read. Feels bad when you miss just the only notes you missed were during Fever. Did I already full combo this? I think I did. Oops. Oh. This chart is pretty good. Very varied in terms of notes. I like the little crossovers that they do. I forget if it was this chart. I think it was another chart that was like a ton of crossovers. Oh no, on the hold notes. I do like those. Dun, 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 dun. Toho is 35052, movie is 34743. Really? Hello, hello, welcome. I'm gonna check that right now. Really? What? Movie? Maybe I just don't remember it being that bad because it got like 2 costumes with it, you know? So it's just like, oh, it's not bad, but like the Toho on the other hand, it's just like, Jesus Christ, you got like literally nothing out of it. Oh, this Tamagotchi. Here's movie. Alright, I have the upgrades of 36. Oh yeah, it doesn't have side story, huh? And that's 110% though. Oh, because it has 110% maybe? Let's see, where is Toho? Oh no, Toho is also this. Okay, 36552. 36. Oh man, movie is worse. That's crazy. But it's got 2 costumes, so it's, you know, you are excused. Toho on the other hand, oh man, there's no excuse. Awful. Oh god, I keep pressing. I swear they changed the location. Did they change the location of this button? Is it higher up now because they added the thing on the side? I feel like it is. Hold on. That's what it feels like. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not used to it. They did, right? So it did move up, right? I'm just like, you know, muscle memory. Okay, you also misclick a lot. Okay, alright, I'm not crazy. Yeah, so it's just like the movie has a reason for having low power. It gets 2 costumes, 2 hairstyles. Wait, is it 2 hairstyles? It is 2 hairstyles, right? Yeah, it has 2 hairstyles and 2 costumes. So it's just like you are excused. Toho, you have like no upgrade, no second art, no side stories, no unique like color combination. Wait, is it? Okay, they might have the virtual. It might be the first virtual singer orange, like the heart. So that's the only thing it has going for it, I think. No, that got even then. That like only for a short, brief amount of time because World Link 2 Miku is World Link 2 Miku is orange heart. So and it's like it doesn't have a better skill or anything. It's just a regular scorer. So World Link 2 Miku is just straight out better, outright better. You know what system I really wish that gacha games and stuff would implement more? The one where FGO has, where you can use like this upgrade item, like a limit break item, to increase their max level. So you can use lower rarity cards with like unique skills or whatever. Because low rarity is just shafted in stats, right? It's just objectively worse in stats. But in FGO, in games like FGO where they have unique skills as a lower rarity, you can raise their max level to match, 4 stars. It'll still be less than, 4 stars, but it'll close the gap a lot more so that it'll be actually usable, right? So I wish games did more of that. I don't really see other games since like FGO. And FGO is such an old game. Instead, what they do is just like the gap is like Genshin, where you need dupes of the highest star, 5-star or whatever, and then that's the gap. Instead of trying to give you options to raise the floor. Like, what if there's like a 4-star card, like in Genshin or other games similar to it? Let's say that like you really like the playstyle of, but it's like a 4-star. So it'll never be as good as like a 5-star with, max constellation or whatever, right? In terms of stats, like raw stats. And there's no way to like fix that. You need the ability to buy specific songs in my city. Yeah, that's another thing that's just horribly balanced. Yo, hello. Welcome. Good to see you again. Yeah, like I'm still... How long has it been? It's been almost a year. And then I've been, double reset every day my Sekai songs, and I'm still unlocking new songs, and like 90% of the times I get the dupe card or whatever. And I'm still getting new song drops that are old songs, not even like new songs. I don't even know how many songs I have. Like, I don't care, I just have the default song on, so... But the fact that, it's like, I don't know, make it cost a whole lot or something, but like, I can't imagine being a fan of a really specific song, and you want to have it as your BGM in My Sekai, and playing for an entire year and like still not getting it. That's just insane. It's like literally gacha system, but there's no spark, right? Like, that's crazy. At least with furniture, you can, you know, the pity system is you can either spend crystals if you're a paid player and have the pass, or you can copy it from other people's furniture, right? With the sketchbook or the blank blueprint. Other than, you know, some paid items like plushies, etc., right? But like the BGM is just like, why? Why is this entirely RNG with no pity system? Like, it's crazy. And then instead of it getting easier over time, it gets worse over time because they just keep adding more songs, right? So your chances to get a very specific song gets lower and lower as they release more songs, which is like the complete opposite of what you want to do. Again, they're so bad at balancing this game, man. Oh my god. Especially Maisaka. Maisaka is just so awful in balancing. That's another perfect example of bad balancing in Maisaka. Speaking of bad balancing in Maisaka, another thing I don't like that they added, I guess relatively recently, I think they added in October, right? Oops, I almost forgot about that. They finally made it so you can exchange memoria into virtual singers. Because, like, if you're a virtual singer fan like me, you have to cycle through all the units in order to get the memoria for all the virtual singers, which is like ridiculous, right? So they made it so you can exchange any human memoria into any virtual singer memoria. But then that also creates another problem especially if you're a paid player and you have the invite system. You have zero reason to invite a virtual singer ever. You always want to invite a human, because the human can always become any virtual singer memoria. But like, the virtual singer can't be exchanged for anything. I feel like you should at least be able to exchange virtual singer memoria into other virtual singer memoria or something like that. So it's like anytime I invite anybody, it's always a human now. Make it cost 50 dupes, you'll buy it. Yeah, exactly. Like, even if it's expensive, just give some type of, you know, pity, right? 600. Are we at 613 songs now? Really? We're past 600 already? I thought we were still at 500 something. Jesus. Wow. What are the odds? God, you guys want to know a funny thing? When Maisaka first came out, I think we were at like 500 songs ish or something like that. Like either close to 500 or like over 500 songs, right? So Maisaka came out day one, like on release. I opened the music box, and then, you know, I got a song, right? Because I don't have any songs, so it's guaranteed I get a new song. And then the very next reset, right, I get a dupe. It's just like, what? Like, what are, like, at 500 songs, it's like a 0.2%. So like, my very second chest opening was a dupe song, and I was just like, this system is dumb. Like, immediately. I was like, ain't no way, man. Like, even if you make it so that you never get dupes, right? It would take you how long? I mean, assuming you don't craft... Even if you craft dupes, I want to say. It's just... I don't know. I guess you wouldn't craft anything if you never got dupes in the first place, right? Alright, so like at 600 songs twice a day, it would still take you upwards towards a year to get every single song if you never got dupes. But the fact that you get dupes and then you craft into, like, you can craft into dupes, that's just insane. You know what they could do? They could at least make it so that when you craft the song, like a random song, you don't get a dupe. At least make it do that, right? I think that's fair. It's like you craft a random song, but it's not a dupe. So eventually, you'll get all the songs, yeah? I feel like that makes more sense. Like, I've seen, like, the screenshots of people, it's like, oh, let me craft 10 songs. Alright, here's 10 dupe tickets. It's like, oh, that's just infuriating, man. It's like, a good thing I don't care about the BGMs. Oh god. No, stop. You have so many PBS songs for MMJ. Well, at least you got your favorite songs, though. You got 10 dupes from the furniture. Yeah, it's just like, man. I'll talk about my Sekai. Reminds you to do my Sekai. Yeah, don't forget your my Sekai before the reset. It just reset like what, 3 hours ago? 4 hours ago now? Your poor Sekai is neglected. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I didn't have to do my Sekai either, but like, I want to upgrade the unit bonuses. So I'm kinda strong-armed into doing my Sekai. I don't know, we'll see. I can't be the only one that thinks that, right? Of like being forced to play my Sekai when we don't want to. There's gotta be some other tiers and stuff that don't care about my Sekai. I don't know. Hopefully they've definitely fixed certain stuff I complained about in those surveys before, the questionnaire surveys for the developers. So maybe this will get fixed in the future. I definitely wish they do the surveys more often, where like you can say stuff to the developer. Like, I don't think they do it nearly enough. I think they've only done it like 3 times throughout the service life of the game, where you can just, you know, basically generic surveys and you can say anything you want in an empty box to the devs. I want to say they've only done it like 3, maybe 4 times. I feel like they should do it way more often, maybe twice a year or something, at a minimum once a year. I'm sure a lot of people would have had a lot to say about my Sekai if they took a survey earlier on it. I think this is the first time, like an entire year later after my Sekai release, that they took a survey. People could even say anything about my Sekai at all. Other than, you know, complaining on social media, I guess. I'm not alone, yeah. It's like, man, don't force me to play this other game mode that it's just like I didn't sign up for, you know? It's like, I'm glad it exists, but it's not for me. Stop forcing me to play it in order to get like the things. Or what they could have done is just like make 2 different ways to get that bonus, right? There's like the My Sekai way of getting it, or like, you know, regular rhythm game way of getting it, or something like that. But the end result is like the same reward, you know? That would have been nice. Grinding since October and you're like level 26 gate. Yeah, it's just, the gate grinding is just so bad. How long do you think it takes to take max level 40? It takes months and months. I think my first... to give an example, you get about 15 diamonds a month. You need 45 diamonds? You get 15 diamonds a month if you mine every single rock every reset. And all the barrels, because those are the ones that can also give diamonds, right? And this is not to mention any Memoria. I forget what the Memoria calculation comes out to. So at a minimum, just to get enough diamonds, you need 45 diamonds to get to level 40. just on diamonds alone, because that's one of the hardest currency other than Memoria, it'll take you 3 months. And then I would have to do the numbers on like how much Memoria you need. I guess the number becomes a bit more skewed because there's many different ways to get Memoria with like the paid mission pass and stuff like that, right? So I think the diamond is like a hard like timeline because that's the most time gated thing, I think. Because I think you can get Memoria faster than 3 months for a level 40 gate. I'd have to double check. Let me pull it up after this real quick. So an absolute minimum, you farm every single rock, twice a day reset, all the barrels. It'll take you a minimum of 3 months. And then I'm pretty sure you can get Memoria faster than that. Because I think you need from level 10 to 20, you need like 160-ish, 120 to 160-ish Memoria total to get to level 30, and then you need like another like 80 to 100 after that. Like total Memoria, right? The split between all the characters and a unit. But yeah, I don't know what material you're missing. It's if you've been at it for a while since October and you're only at level 26. Usually people are missing either Memoria or diamonds. Alright, let's see. Let's pull up Proseka total. Let's see, for Leonid, it's the easiest to calculate. You need 560 total Memoria. $560, and then assume like even if you hit every single thing in the invites, right, you never miss, let's say, and you get 5 Memoria every day, like for Leonid, not Leonid, for Nightcord. You get 5 a day, 10, what is that, 90 days, 500. So you need like 4 months. And then that can be significantly lowered because you get like 30 or something like that through mission passes. Right? Where's how many do you get? Anybody remember how many Memoria you get? I gave 30 or 40, right? I think. But yeah, based on that, I feel like the diamonds are definitely the harder limit to hit. Is it this one? Is this one? Oh. 35. It used to be lower. It used to be what? I forget. 20, I believe. Now it's 35. 35, 3 months. You need like 100. Yeah. So you can get it in under 3 months, depending on the way you get it, right? Yeah, a shortage of diamonds. That's usually the case because in order to get diamonds, it's random from any rock node, rock vein that comes out, right? And if you break every single rock, every reset twice a day, plus barrels, you get about 15 diamonds per month. You had exactly 500 songs when my Sekai was released, yeah. So imagine me getting the very second reset for songs and I get a freaking dupe. 1 in 500 chance for that to happen on the very second thing. The first chance that it can happen too. It's like, wow. Can I hit that on my gotchas? Is that a 0.2% chance? This song always sounds like gibberish. Yeah, so if you, for reference, if you only do barrels and not the rock nodes because you don't want to spend, you know, outside stamina in my Sekai, barrels give like an average of 1 to 2 diamonds a month, so it's very little. So another thing that you can do is collect the first 4 rare items that they had in the game, like the shooting star, the moonstone. What else is there? Shooting star, moonstone, the shiny rock during the midsummer weather, and then I forget what is the last one. Shooting star, shiny rock, moonstone, and then whatever the 4th one was, right? If you do 16 of each of those, you get 1 diamond. I think that's probably the best way to convert, because you don't need those for anything else other than like furniture. If you want specific furniture that uses those, then like, you know, it kind of sucks. But if you want to prioritize gates, you want to do that. Do not use the blank melodies. Like, never use the blank melodies to convert anything. You need the blank melodies. That's a freaking trap. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they made blank melodies like, oh, you can exchange blank melodies into other like rare items. But like, you need the blank melodies themselves to upgrade the gate, so it's just like, and the rate of getting blank melodies is about the same as a diamond. Except, you know, it's you don't have to farm all the rocks every day to do it. It's just random. You have about like a roughly 20% chance for it to spawn, because you get about 15 in a month, and then you get 2 resets every day. So yeah, never use the blank melodies for anything other than your gates. There was one free-to-play person in the winners for Shizuku's birthday. Really? That's crazy. You wasted some diamonds, so at least it was useful. How did you waste diamonds? Can't you only use diamonds for gate upgrades? Also, if you're like free to play, never upgrade to like gate level 40. Because it's like, it uses 15 diamonds and 15 like wood and 15 clovers. And it's just, you get a 0.1% upgrade and it's not worth it. Like, keep it at level 39. You wasted melodies on diamonds. Oh, okay, that's what you mean. Yeah, it's awful. Oh, you wasted some on diamonds. I thought you meant you wasted some diamonds. I don't know why I read that wrong. But yeah, if you're free to play and like, or you don't feel like playing my Sekai and farming all the rocks, don't upgrade to level 40. You don't get anything out of upgrading from level 39 to level 40, but it costs like an insane amount of materials. It's so dumb. I feel like they should have like given you some type of reward of getting it to level 40. I don't know what it could be, but it's just like, why does the last level cost so much if it doesn't give anything other than like the 0.1% and then like a 2% shift? I'm definitely enjoying these Sonic tie-up songs. I think it's funny that like, because Sega is so involved in Miku games and concerts, and like Sega owns Sonic, so there's just like, you know, Sega plus, or Sonic plus Miku stuff. Miku has like a Sonic outfit. And then, doesn't Global have a Sonic t-shirt for Miku? I think Japan still doesn't have that. Miku collabing with everything under the sun. I think the most unexpected collab, with like a big mainstream collab, was Pokemon. When they did the Pokemon collab with Miku, everybody was like, what? Where did this come from? And then now they're having a Miku concert with Pokemon. I'm gonna go to that next year in March. I already won the tickets for it. in Japan. Like, I don't care about Pokemon too much. I mean, I grew up playing original, you know, Pokemon Red and Blue and Yellow. But I don't really follow Pokemon anymore. But I like the Pokemon Miku songs. They're pretty good. Yeah, I don't think Pokemon collab would come into Proseka, but like Miku as in general has the Pokemon thingy. The level 39 was bothering you, but it's like Miku number, so I feel like it wouldn't bother me nearly as much. I mean, I upgraded it at 40 because reasons, because I have the extra materials to afford it. But yeah, if I was strapped on resources, I would definitely just keep it at level 39. Lots of Pokemon fans, yup. My Sekai is overly grindy. Tell me about it, man. Pretty annoying to make stuff in bulk too. Yeah, man, my Sekai. Alright, good to hear. I'm not the only one that complains about my Sekai. I just wish they make it not mandatory to play my Sekai. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh, Una. I like this Una virtual singer. Kinda sounds like Rin. Yeah, it's like, what was it? They did like 30 songs or 20 something songs for Pokemon collab. And people were like, whoa, what the heck? And then they released like the final song, and then they're like, there's gonna be a part 2. We're gonna make more Miku Pokemon songs. Everybody was like, what? I forget if they finished the second set of Pokemon Miku songs yet or not. I kind of stopped paying attention after the first round of them. This is a Wonder Show, right? This song. I like the music video, the 3D MV that they do in like this type of backdrop, and it's very silly. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how long I keep playing this game. Also, what do you call it? Partly why I got this new iPad is so I can play other games. My old iPad just like ran out of space. There wasn't enough space to install the games onto it. So I'll probably play Zenless Zone Zero sometime in the future. And then, what is it? Duet Night Abyss. I'm like pretty curious on that game because apparently they got rid of, you know, the gacha portion for like getting characters and stuff. So the gacha is just for cosmetics, which is equivalent to like the Warframe game. So I'm very curious about that. Wouldn't it be better for me to use untrained versions of Bloomfest? I heard the skill is good, only if the character is 80 plus. Yeah, okay, here. I'll go over on that. So you're talking about, I believe, this, right? No, not this one. This one? Yeah, this one. So yeah, technically this is better at 130. But you have to fulfill this condition, which is you need 2 other units in your team. So it's good, it's better when it's a mixed unit event. So you need at least 2 other, not including the character. Yeah. So when it's mixed unit, this is better. Yeah. But then at the same time, for virtual singers, once you hit rank 80, this will just always be better. Because it'll be equivalent to this and it has no condition. Right? So I'm like not quite there. I'm at 28, 128. Right, so I'm a couple percentages away. Yeah, for humans though, yeah, these Bloomfest cards are really nice. Let me see where I have a human Bloomfest card. Humans, it's only rank 60. Is it this one? Yeah. See, humans, it only goes up to 120. So once you hit rank 60, this is just always better. And then this is also like the condition is different. This will add like a percentage to somebody else's skill. Like it'll activate somebody else's skill and then buff it, and then but the maximum you can get is 120 score bonus, right? But like once you hit rank 60 on any human, it'll always just be 120. So it's just, yeah, which I kind of don't like, because I want to use like the non-trained art, all the baby faces, right? I think they look cute, but I can't, because this one is like better for at least for all the humans already, and then for the virtual singers, it's once you get to rank 80, and then if my team is like this, it's all virtual singers, then it doesn't even activate the first skill anyway. So it's just like, eh. Also, look at this card. Look at her face. This is adorable. Also, look at Mafuyu's face. I want to crop Mafuyu's face right here. Look at her face. It's just so memeable, I think. It's the untrained art. Wait, let me double check what rank I am for the virtual singers. Yeah, see, I'm pretty close to 80 already. So I need like 4 more ranks on Mako, 3, 2, 4, 2. Once I get to 80, it's just like a non-contest on, you just always use the trained art. Yeah, the chibi style is so cute. I'm here making them impossible to use a better skill with the untrained, because a lot of people like the untrained Color Fest and use it more often. Maybe to use the trained one. Yeah. I mean, I feel like the art should always just be, what do you call it, player preference. They could also just add something on the bottom, like left or somewhere else on the card, right? That shows which skill that you have on, and like also what skill level your card is. I don't know why they don't show the skill level. Like they show what master rank the card is, but not the skill level, and I don't understand why. And then like if it has the Bloomfest skills or whatever, right? They can just make that skill level, I don't know, make it have a glow or something like that, or make it a different color. Make the font a different color or something like that. To show that you have the trained version skill turned on. And I feel like the art should be completely separate from what skill you have activated. I think that's really dumb. It's another balancing thing that I have a bit of a gripe with. Like, no other card, it matters what art you use, right? It's purely cosmetic. But for Bloomfest cards, suddenly they're like, oh, if you can't use this card, if you want to use the skill, it's just like, why? feel like continuing to play this game is just frustrating at times. When certain basic stuff, it's been over 5 years. Like, how is matching, like multiplayer matching, still broken all the times? We still get those times where like the room is full but the game doesn't start, right? It's like it's been 5 years. It's been like this since day one. Like, how is it still not fixed? And they're still trying to fix what? Carnival Festival or whatever it's called, the PvP events, right? Yeah, the Konoki Fest have stunning untrained version. Yeah, it should always be optional, you know, in what art, it should just be cosmetic. And then the other thing is like the memory leaks. Alright, what are we at? How far are we? We need like 2 mil. We're at 2 mil, and then we get what do we have? 6 more days left in the event? 5 more days? So we can get like another million something from doing my Sekai. So we need like another million-ish. 3... yeah, they're gonna get to like 3 point something. We probably don't need quite a million, but yeah. We'll see. Also, it feels like I'm just gonna run out of stamina potions by the time Miku's birthday rolls around, and I need stamina potions for that. I think it'll be messy if they add the skill level on it. I mean, it could just be like some tiny marker. They could rearrange, like they can make the rarity smaller. I feel like the rarity stars take up way too much room. Yeah, I feel like I'm just at best maintaining around 200 stamina potions the entire time. Which is technically enough. But man, that's a lot of stamina just for a dang title. Maybe we can look at a card in the profile real quick to see how they can add. Like, there's no reason for the rarity stars to take up like a good 10 to 20% of the card's real estate. They can like make it way more discreet. Doesn't even have to be stars, I guess, technically, but I don't know. People might be pretty particular about it being actual stars, I suppose. They can for sure make the stars smaller and then make it like vertical or something like that, you know? Have it off to the side. It wouldn't be the first time that they change the like the visuals. Like the color type, they changed the visuals on that already. It used to be like, what, a circle, right? And now it's like a little banner on the top of the card. So it's not unprecedented either. They'll release a new gacha in 3 hours, yeah. I'm not sure if I will, 1, still be streaming, or 2, pull it on stream. I might just upload it as a video. What do you think about the New Year's cards? Love the magical girl Emu? Yeah, I think the Emu, I said it earlier, is very cute and very fitting for the character. It's like, she looks like a little kid cosplaying as a magical girl. They're very cute. And at the same time, I feel like it's supposed to look like somebody, and I wasn't sure. Okay, let's see. Yeah, see, look at this. Look at this right here. It used to be like that, and now it's like this in terms of how the banners look, or like the types. Looked on the top left and right, right? It's funny how these thumbnails are saved on server side. That's weird. So many things are not saved on server side, but these thumbnails are saved server side. That's so weird. So watch. If we... What is a 4-star? There we go. See, if we do this, and then... Oh no, you know what? Let's use a Miku one. See, if we do this, and then, like... Hold on. Let's, Let's do that, right? Where's text? Color. Look, it still fits. Is there a way to make this bolder? How do you make... You can do something like this, and then if you use the bloom level version... No, this is like not... This is probably as close as it gets. /B. Oh, okay. Let's see. Where are... Let's look in here. See if this works. Is that bold? Yeah, I think it is, right? Pretty sure I don't need to close it off. But yeah, there's literally enough space to show it, and it's not going to be any different. Or like, they can even make it like SLV, right? And it's a single digit. And then make it glow if it's like the Bloom Fest version or something like that. Let's see. Oh God. But yeah, you get the idea. Snapping, but yeah. Oh, is this not bold? Do I have to put slash? I mean, if it's H... Wait, hold on. Does it have to be in the front? Like this? It doesn't do anything. Space. I don't really see anything changing. Yeah, it's like, I'm not, like /B is like a end marker, so I'm not sure what you mean by this is supposed to be like HTML, it should be this and then like technically this, right? Like here, we should be able to test. There, if it's bold, it'll cover the little circle next to the K. Yeah, it works with it. It should work with only being in the front. Yeah, see, didn't this work? That's not it. Yeah, it's without it, right? Yeah, it's like, I'm pretty sure you're trying to do, this is just HTML, yeah? HTML is just like, yeah, brackets B. So it's like pretty confused. Yeah, this is bold, right? And then like, you don't need like, well, you technically do, but don't at the same time. It's a don't worry about it type of thing. You need the back in the day, you needed the actual end marker to close it off. Otherwise, errors will happen. But nowadays, the computers are smart enough to, if you're missing an end bracket, they'll deal with it. Yeah, see? Same thing. Basically the same size. It's even slightly bigger than the original. And it fits. See? Look at that. Why can't we just have that? I don't get it. And then like if you have, you know, see, something like that. That's the size. Like if they upgraded it to bloom, make it like glow or something like this, so that they know you chose a different one, right? Why can't they just do that? That's my mock-up basically. And then like the stars don't even necessarily need to be that big. They can make it smaller. They can even make it like go vertical, like instead over here, right? Plenty of things that they can do. Or like make it even make a new little icon, like how the master rank number 5, that's, we know it that as the master rank. Maybe put in another shape or something that stands for the skill level. Or like make a different symbol for like the card level itself on the bottom, so you could just have a bunch of different symbols at the bottom. The ones on the left will be for the level, the ones in the middle will be skill level, the one on the right will be for master rank or something like that. But you know, you're so confused right now. We were talking about how the Bloomfest cards required you, the skill changes depending on which art that you choose. Like the pre-trained art and post-trained art. No, T10k. Not T10. No, ain't no way I'm doing a T10. $10,000. I need another million points or so. Kind of forgot they had different abilities because you choose what looks the prettiest, right? Which is correct for like what 99% of the cards. They're all like that. Bloomfest is the only card category that like changes skills based on the art you choose, which we're arguing that it shouldn't be the case. And then I was just demonstrating, because I think some people would say it's like, oh, how would you show it on the thing, which character, like what it will. Like, first of all, why does it matter? Because you already can't see what skill level a card is, right? Which I think is weird. I feel like, why is the skill level of the card not showing when you can see master rank? Like, when you're multi, that matters, right? Like, in a pre-made multi, which skill level, what card you're having. So why doesn't that show? And I was showing, so you can there's totally enough space to put, like, to show skill level in the card profile right now. And that's where we are at. They should make Bloomfest cards also just purely aesthetic, where you can choose which art and it doesn't affect the skill. And then you could just show what skill level it is and make it glow or whatever if you chose the post-trained skill or not. Oh man, I'm missing so many. These are some cute outfits. Lynn's got the hat. Mako looks pretty good right now. That's a nice outfit for Mako. That Minori's not so great. Oh, the Rin in my lobby has T10. Okay. Yeah, at this point, I'm not surprised by the rankers anymore. We've seen T1 on stream before. Yeah, T10. There you go. Oops, I accidentally skipped over it. Oh man. Change the song. Sometimes when I have like a different art set on a card, I don't remember when I'm trying to reference a card that it's that card. Because I've always just used one of the arts for so long. When I see the other version of it, I'm just like, which card is this? Is this from a Minori event? I like the song. The song's pretty good. There's a lot of more jump songs I like. I like Minori's VA and like Haruka is singing. Is this a cover? Oh, okay. Nice. Alright, you guys definitely know more of the songs than I do. Just always remember what they sound like. I don't even remember the title of the songs half the time. I do remember Supernova though, because I really like that song. Oh, look at all these Harukas. Oh, I'm another Miku fan. What else did they go over? Like 2 hours? What else did they go over in the stream for the updates? I want to say there was at least one more thing, I forget. Alright, they changed the My Sekai furniture, like, allotment, right? They probably did it for, like, efficiency sakes. In terms of, like, memory management, because my Sekai is so laggy. This song is, the 3D MV for this is pretty good. This is a VBS song, right? I think this is one of the songs that everybody really liked when it first came out, right? They also went over some stamina change. Did they go over stamina change? Yeah, the Mixed World Link. People aren't sure what's that about, like how is that gonna work. Although I guess I don't really know because I haven't read any of the World Link stories. I'm so far behind. I'm only like 3 years into the story. Out of what, 5? Like 2 years, over 2 years behind. There's like a stamina setting. Oh, are you talking about you can refill stamina while people are choosing songs? Like you saw just now, while the song is being picked, I didn't have access to this menu for stamina, but you can now refill stamina while the roulette is playing. So if somebody is just like taking their time to choose a song, you're just sitting there for 10 seconds, right? But now you can, you know, spend time to refill stamina. Because that was the only portion of like multi-live where you couldn't interact with the stamina refill menu when the roulette was going on. I think that's what you're talking about, because I think that's all they talked about in terms of stamina. Which is a very welcome feature. I guess in terms of stuff like that affects tierers, like people that tier the game, constantly dumping thousands of dollars into stamina refills. You gotta make those whales, like super whales, make it more convenient for them to spend their money, I guess. Oh, that's a lot of Mikus. Is that Haruka in the braid? Not that one. Yeah, that is Haruka, right? Oh, I thought one of them was a Miku. It's two Mikus and two Harukas and a Luca. Oops, thanks. The one with the hat, the one all the way on the right. It's a Haruka with the braid, right? Oh, she's disappeared. Oh yeah, this is a Haruka event, yeah. Damn, I forgot. Both of them share the same hair? Wait, do they really? I thought one of them had like a side braid. I guess I couldn't really see. It's hard to see when I'm playing the song. Oh yeah, see, okay, I see. From here to here, I can refill stamina. I can see now I can't refill stamina. Now I still can't refill stamina. Just waiting, sitting, roulette. It'll start one day. Okay. Okay, now I can refill stamina again. So it's just like, because you can never skip the roulette animation, ideally that's the best place to refill stamina. Because all the other ones, like if the room is immediately filled, it'll go immediately. Go to song pick, you click omakase, random, and then roulette. And then, you know, as soon as the song is picked, you click OK and it's go, right? So it makes more sense to refill during the roulette animation because it's unskippable. Compared to you refill at any other point, and if everybody's ready, you're holding back the whole group. Very minor optimization for people that are sweaty. What else? I might have to pull up the notes for the stream. I want to say there was something else. We'll pull it up. We'll pull up the in-game announcement after the song, if I remember. Oops. The World Bank was gonna be a mixed event. It's gonna be 2 days per character instead of like 3 for humans and 2 for virtual singers, which is a welcome change. But finale chapter is still gonna be 3 days for some reason. They're adding some type of resting mechanic during events. It's gonna be applicable to all events and not just World Link. You changed all the world. You're getting blocked again by YouTube. Alright, let's look over the announcement real quick. Oops. Oh! Yeah, I guess I can show off. I maxed out Miku's, what do you call it, area item already at 40%. And then I'll slowly start doing the virtual singers, and then maybe the humans in a bit. biggest problem is like the amount of Shizuku I need. Like upgrading the individual character area items is the most efficient for materials to buff compared to the colors and to the plants and instruments. Yeah, and then I can upgrade one more character, but I'm kind of saving it for what the event after the next one's gonna be, and then I'll upgrade it according to that. I have an MR5 Luca right now, so I upgraded that, and Rin is gonna be the next event, so I upgraded that. And then once they announce the event that's after the next one, after New Year's, and then if it's one of these virtual singers, I'll upgrade theirs as well, and then slowly upgrade all of them to 40. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, it's like the efficiency is like you want to upgrade the individual area items for characters, and then the seeds to as many seeds as you have, because like seeds is another like limiting resource. And then after that is the unit instruments. Those are the least efficient in terms of bonus. Let's see, what are we gonna look at? Announcements. One more thing. Let's see, make sure I bought. Okay, I have to make sure you have to like buy these out every month. Notices. There you go. Next event after New Year's is gonna be Toya or Kanade. I mean, it's just kind of speculation based on trends, right? Wait, no, didn't they announce it? Yeah, but the focus, but like I need to know what virtual singer it is, because I'm only concerned about virtual singers, and they never reveal which virtual singers it is. They confirmed it? Yeah, I forgot. They confirmed those things now. I watched the video on like Minori 5 that just like screwed up everything earlier this year. Because people thought it was like Haruka's event, Haruka Focus. Turns out it was Minori, so now they actually tell you which focus it is. Yeah, but like those events, we're not gonna know like which virtual singer is gonna be in it, right? Profile skill. Oh, you're talking about your profile? Where are you? I think your name was like Ice Cream or something. Oops. Load. Oh, is this Blitz in chat? Oh, you like ID. At least I'm wondering, I assume that's Blitz. Yeah, it looks like you have the Blitz profile. Alright, I think he said, there you are. I think this is Max, right? People got so mad it was Minori, but yeah. Yeah, that's why people are like... Oh, this looks nice. This looks very... I don't know, it just looks nice. Very organized. Just all the 1 stars and 2 stars. Why does... What is... I don't even understand what ordering this is. Some characters just have 2 cards. Oh, on the top right here? Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Like either top right or like, you know, down here. Yeah, my whole point was like, there's room. They can do it. I don't know why they don't do it. Jesus. All the measurings. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. We're gonna do this. Let's see, the songs. I usually don't care about like the song announcements because they're gonna be there eventually. My Sekai. Oh yeah, they're gonna add new weathers and stuff for My Sekai 2, and then these are the winners for the thing. The upper limit for the thingy, they messed up, so they temporarily increased the maximum, so people need to take that out. And then matching logic, they're gonna... What do you call it? long story short, they're gonna improve matchmaking so that like more people will get matched better with their powers. Because what do you call it? Everybody past like, you know, 36k or 360k got like all grouped together. Now they're gonna like separate it more, I think. I'm gonna try to complete for my Sekai contest when Miku Anniversary comes out. I'm still on the fence about it, whether or not I want to bother or not for the little title or whatever. I'm not too concerned with it, but we'll see when we get near that time, and then we'll see. Maybe. Big fat maybe. Yeah, this is the... You can refill during roulettes. World Link. Next event. Finale chapter. Hairstyles. World Link. Chapters. This is the same stuff. Yeah, this is like the same thing as World Link 2. I don't know why. I guess they want to double, you know, just reiterate. It's going to be the same as World Link 2 in terms of bonuses and characters and stuff like that, support units. Then new frames. That's just an example of the first frame, but we're getting new design frames. Unique shuffle event. Oh, they're shortening the events to 6 to 8 days compared to, what is it now? Like 7 to 9 days or something like that, right? So now it's going to be 6 to 8 days. And then I think we potentially have back-to-back events. I think that's what this means. I have a bit of trouble understanding the bottom portion of this. That what do you call it? The end of month events can potentially what do you call it? Like overlap basically on the start of the month or end of the month. So I think events can just like, and you know how we always have like a 36-hour window or something like that, like 638. Something like that, over a 24-hour window between the event ending and the new one starting. They're saying it can be like back-to-back. We only have like 24 hours instead of like the 30-something we have normally. I want to say they've done that like once before. World Link support teams will be 25 slots now. Yes, hasn't it been 25 since the last one? I thought it was, wasn't it? Or did it go from a smaller number to 20 and then now it's from 20 to 25? I don't remember. I thought it was already 25. Was it not? Because they increased it from World Link 1 to World Link 2, the increased number of slots. Was it lower and then they raised it to 20? It was 15, then 20, and then now 20. Oh, okay. So I guess just assume it'll raise by 5 for every World Link. World Link 1 was 12? Oh man, okay. Alright, so it's not that huge of a gap between 2 and 3, so 5 more. Okay. And then, oh yeah, after talk streams are gonna be over because they want to focus on making other content. Christmas login, new thingies, new weather, space weather, and then New Year's furniture. I feel like there's like way too many weathers these days, especially with the new like materials, and they keep increasing new rare materials. I feel like they're gonna have to do something about that. It's just not sustainable, I think. Locking campaigns. What else is there? What is this? Oh, it's just the anniversary, not anniversary, New Year's Live, the area item, the shrines with the little collectibles. I'm gonna be rolling on that. New costume, gotcha, rolling on that. 70 more free login tickets. Did I do the Christmas corner with the new stuff? What do you mean it's a nice bonus? What do you mean it's a nice bonus? Do you get something out of it? I got the Christmas, like, furnitures. Like, was it the furniture or the blueprints? Yeah, the Isekai furniture, right? Oh, login bonus. Oh, I need to save this. I need to save this picture in particular. Bonus for free to play. Oh, you're talking about just like getting the furniture for free, right? Yeah, since you don't get anything good. Yeah, I get what you mean. Let's see, and then they're doing another thing. Instead of just giving you the present in-game, they're giving you a serial code in-game so you can redeem it in the web store, which means you have to sign up for the web store, which means if you're going to spend money, you already signed up for the web store, so might as well buy the web store. Ugh, it's a mouthful. And then more, you know, basically stamp missions is going to be, I believe. It says campaign, but like you have to collect thingies and then convert it and stuff. There's gonna be stat missions. Ain't no way there's no stat missions. Hold on, give me a second. I want to do this to get the thumbnail for future. What do you call it? Feature video upload for the 70 free rolls before I forget. Let's see, gotcha stuff, right? 70 free rolls. Oh god, it won't let me save it as picture, whatever. It's fine. I'll do it later. Anyways, alright, there's that. There's the lucky bags or whatever. Whales, special bags, and then you have the Isekai furniture, not furniture store, Isekai web store with the extra bonuses this year. I always felt like the bonuses for Isekai was just kind of lackluster. It's almost not even worth bothering. But now they're trying to add a little bit more, which is good. Yeah. I don't really craft any of the furnitures in Isekai unless I need to. Like, I don't care enough for it. I know there's like interactions and stuff. It's just like way too much. So overwhelming to even like bother, I think. So one day I'll get around to it. Maybe do all the interactions. Yeah, here's this is Toya, right? Not Toya. Shiho and Emu. Got Minori, Toya, and Rin. Then what is this? Event? Yeah. What is this? A 10-day event? And then we got the 50-50 paid and get a guaranteed one of the two permanent cards. And then this is a lucky bag 3 times. Oh, and then you get like bonus items for the character, so you probably get like one of those, what do you call it, pure jewels for that character only, stuff like that. And then the character bonuses and memoria. I wonder if you get all 3. You get 1500. One Tenro is 1500 crystals. This, okay, yeah, it's only paid crystals. So 4500 paid crystals for 3 times. 1 clover for a tree, but let's ignore it. Yeah, man. It's another reason that I don't want to craft anything unless needed, is because you never know what you're going to need in the future. So it's just like I'm hoarding all the mets. And then outside real events, songs, cool stuff. I'll care about it once it's in the game. And then another costume. Costume gacha later, symphony, real life merchandise. Okay, that's about it. Alright. Yeah, so, like, man, you just keep going back to Isekai, don't we? Like, they keep adding weathers, different weathers from Isekai. And it's just like, I don't see that being sustainable in the future, because like, oh, like I want specifically one rare item for a certain weather, right? The more different weathers that they add over time, the less chance that you have for that one specific weather to come up because they have to cycle through all the weathers, right? Like round robin. Oh god, is there an audio delay? I think there's an audio delay. Yeah, there's an audio delay. When did this happen? While I was menuing? Alright, so even having a newer M4 iPad doesn't make me immune from getting an audio delay. I wonder what triggered it though. I did notice the audio like getting cut off for a split second earlier while I was doing stuff. Oh, audio delay is so bad. I also need a drink of water. Throat's getting dry. I wonder if there will ever be, like, I feel like it can't happen because I feel like Sega just has a chokehold on rhythm game Miku, or Miku rhythm games, right? So I don't think there will ever be a point where there's just like a competitor to Proseka as an alternative, right? Because it's like a lot of things are getting worse for Proseka in terms of like I just want to play a rhythm game, right? Even before Proseka, there was a Chinese rhythm game from Miku, and like I think Krypton didn't renew the license for it, so like it went to end of service after a year. Pretty sure the Chinese devs even went on record to say it, like they wouldn't renew the license. Okay, there's super audio lag. Let me restart it and see if that helps. Snow has been gone for a while. Yeah, okay, Snow was the fourth, the rare item. I was talking earlier, if you want to exchange it to exchange for diamonds, you need the 4 original rare items. You need the Moonstone, the Shooting Star, the Snowflake. God, now I forget the other one. And then you get 16 of those, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. 16 is 1 day. Like if you collect all of them, you get 2 in each zone, right? So if you collect all of them, you get exactly 16 in 1 reset cycle of rare items. Right now it's sunny, so it's nothing. So yeah, snow and then snow again. Look at that. Snow, snow, snow. Wait, you get... Well, aren't you lucky? Well, you said you need snow, right? You're about to get, what, 48 snows. Snow night, snow, snow night. That is 48 snows in the next 3 resets. So let's see. So yeah, to do this, you get 14. Yeah, the little sea glass, blue sea glass. Yeah, I guess they knew that they haven't rotated snowflakes in a while. You're saying if they haven't seen snow in a while, so they're like, wait a minute, we need to push in some snow. Let's 3 snows in a row. I'm going to sleep. Good night. I'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, and then so it's like 4 resets worth of like assuming you hit them, and then it's equal to 1 diamond. So this is like the most reasonable way to get diamonds now that they added this like 10 months later after my Sekai was released. It's that and opening barrels, and you get 1 or 2 a month from opening barrels. Oh yeah, oh, you know what? Maybe that's why actually. Yeah, because it is Christmas, huh? So they want to do the whole white Christmas thing. Because it's Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve over there already. So that's actually probably why they're doing that. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day is just gonna be snowing, basically. Starting Christmas, the night of Christmas Eve. That makes sense. That's the ideal situation for snow. And I guess maybe they plan this so that it'll over coincide with Christmas. That's why you haven't seen snow in a while. Because the weather is static, it's not random for people, right? It's just like everybody shares the same weather. I need to check how much wisdom points we're at. I think we're still pretty far from getting to the mill that we need. We need to get to like 3.5 mil. Oh no, like, I mean 2.5 mil. It's being near like the end. Yeah, 2.5 mil, and then I'll get another mil or so from my Sekai farming for the next. Oops. Next 5 days until the event is over. This is a more and more jump event, so I figured it'd be a little easier, but like so far it's looking like people are getting a lot of points for whatever reason. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether it was the same for everybody at first, but I saw people like reporting the same rare items on the same days when it first came out, so I was like, must be the same. Let's see, what are we at? Oh, I could have just looked at the results screen just now. Like I said, I also want to compare it to the top 10k right now. We are at... Oh yeah, we're pretty close. I think if we get another 30, like 20 to 30, 20 to... What am I trying to say? 20 to 200 to 400k more. It's about what we want, I think. So like maybe 10 more songs-ish around there. And we'll wrap it up. And then in like I think less than 2 hours we'll get the new gacha. I'll make a recording of that and upload it to YouTube as a separate video. A very short video. I like the Pjsk version. Like the Leone version of this song, it's really nice. one day we will have a Leonid 3D MV with them not playing instruments. I feel like that'd be nice to see. Like a music video style, you know? Instead of them like performing. Because even like bands and musicians have like music videos every now and then, right? And they're not always playing the actual instruments. I feel like Leonid doesn't have any of those 3D MVs, do they? I don't recall them having a 3D MV where they're not playing an instrument. This is one of the newer songs. Yeah, it's they're on the rooftop. Second stage, so it's not an old song. Or like, I guess relatively still old. It's not in the first, what, 2-3 years? When did they get the new rooftop? Year 3? Or was it year 2? It's like every unit got like a new stage, right? I forget if it came with the third year update or not. It's been so long. There's some separate scenes in Star 3 MV where they're recording something together. Well, it's not the entire song. Yeah, I really wish like it's like the whole song, either the whole song or like the vast majority of the song. I don't know, it's just I guess it's inconsequential. Just a nice little thing. Instead of them being constantly glued to their instruments. Oh, look at all the Mikus! Miku-sama. Kizuna stamp is such big. Oh, was that the Kizuna stamp? What do you need, like rank 48 or something? Or was it 66 or something? I don't remember. I just remember it being such a huge number. Everybody was like, what the heck, is not like actually not possible to get more than like 1, maybe 2. It's crazy. I'm going for the one where Miku is always my leader and she has Kizuna with everybody. All the virtual singers are above rank 30. Humans are slowly getting there. 66. Yeah, it's I don't know what's up with the whole Kizuna thing, man. It's just way too much. I feel like they need to nerf the the ratio or whatever it's called, the amount of experience you need for it. They did it for character ranks. It's like you needed so much experience for character ranks, they nerfed it after a certain point. And then because it was retroactive, that everybody got a ton of character rank after the update. So I feel like something similar could be done for Kizuna ranks. Matching. Haruka birthday. Oh, Auntie you. This it is Haruka-san. Dun 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 dun. iPad's so thin. This is probably like one of my favorite Haruka songs after Supernova. Oh man, how I missed that. But I definitely like Supernova way more. I like the MV that goes with it too. Haruka's outfit for this too, really nice. Art in this, it looks derpy though. The art, the faces look so derpy. Haruka has many good songs. Yeah, I really like Haruka's probably my favorite. Well, I don't know about favorite singer, but she has a lot of good songs in oh shoot, did I scratch my iPad? In More and More Jump, but I feel like I only like very specific songs that she sings in, like in very specific ways. Because I feel like they have her singing in ways that doesn't really suit her voice a lot. Let's see, we're at 2.4 million. 2.4, another. Let's see, mil. A couple more songs, maybe until we level here. There's another one. I forget what's it's an old song. The album art is like a girl standing on a cliff with like, I think she has wings, and then it's like the background is like a blue sky. I forget what the name of the song is. I'm sure you guys know as I'm describing it. Like the Haruka cover for that song is really nice. The way she sings in that song, I feel like suits her voice a lot. They don't really have her sing like that very often. Oh no. Oh, how'd I get that? Still not gonna be a full combo because I already missed it. Phew. Oh no, oh no, I missed it after all that. My fingers. Art's last convention? Oh, is it? Oh yeah, you might be right. I think I remember Kokuhaku in the title of the song. Let's look at it real quick. More jump. At least I think it's that album artwork. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I really like her voice here. No. Okay, yeah, my memory was correct. That's what it looks like. What is this? Apparently there's like a new feature in... Oh god. I'm looking at this new YouTube feature. Apparently you can stream in vertical format under shorts at the same time. That sounds awful. That sounds kinda jank. What? I mean, I guess the other platforms do streaming in vertical, right? Like, doesn't like Twitter and TikTok, and I'm not sure about Instagram, but people stream in those platforms, and then there's a vertical only, right? How does that work for like the video length though? Like does the VOD not get saved? I think I have to turn it on before the stream starts or something. I just saw the button right now on the streaming help page. I would assume you just don't get a VOD for the vertical version. don't know. I always just thought that was weird, kind of, because like, isn't vertical format you just like scroll through like TikTok? It's like you're scrolling through and then you just run into somebody streaming and then you just watch the stream while you're scrolling. I guess if you like it, you just stay for hours on end. And then what if you accidentally swipe and go back? I don't know. I don't really use the swiping, the brain rot swipe feature. This song took me a surprisingly not long amount of time. Not very long amount of time to AP. I got pretty lucky, I guess. Seen so many platforms are trying to add the short feature. It seems excessive. Yeah, I mean, that's what people are using though, right? It's like the companies are only delivering what customers are asking for, like indirectly asking for, not literally asking for, but everybody's just brain rotting on TikTok, so what can companies do other than, you know, people are voting with their eyes? Maybe I'll try it next stream or something. I don't even know how that works. Like, does it like auto crop? Let's try figuring this out. Hey. Alright, we'll probably level up soon and then burn the stamina from that, and then we'll probably call it a day for the stream. A bit over, what, 3 hours? And that should give us enough event points to get to top 10k. Hopefully, since it's like a more jump event, generally easier to tier on. Although it doesn't seem like it based on like the event points so far for top 10k. It's only been like 3 days and it's at like over 1.2 mil. Which is surprising. Maybe it's because it's Haruka. I forget where Haruka is in the popularity polls. Yeah, definitely like how she sings. God, there's just like a specific portion where I really like her voice. Oh, it's coming up. Maybe? Yeah, I just really like the way she sings this song. I think she's a pretty good singer. At the same time, I feel like they're not letting her sing to her full potential in most of the more jump songs. So I feel like, what is it, NTU? And then Supernova is better than NTU, I think, in terms of letting Haruka sing. Master and pen for the song is hard, yeah. That song's not one of the easier ones. Oh, okay, we leveled. Right, 3 more songs, and then we'll probably call it a day. We're at 2.5 mil. 3 more songs, we'll be at 2.6, and then we do my Sekai stuff, we should be at 3.6 or more. And then I may or may not need to play a handful more songs. Add up to 10 more songs or something like that, maybe. I'm at 3.6, and then we should be fine at like 4 mil. We'll see. It was a delight to hear that Haruka's VA used to be a member of Wake Up Girls, like a idol group way back in the day, many years ago. And then that idol group like disbanded. They just like weren't successful enough, I think. And then like a good half of them just disappeared into the ether. And then another half of them, continued their careers in other projects, and Haruka's VA is one of them. I had the opportunities to watch the Wake Up Girls perform live at like Anisong Los Angeles, whenever that was, many years ago. They were definitely, a lot of them were like definitely very good performers. So it was kind of disappointing to see that they disbanded. But at the same time, their songs were like not that good. But you can tell by their performance that like the girls themselves had like really good talent and potential. It's just like whoever was in charge of managing them and then writing songs for them was like not up to par. I feel like you don't see that very often. Usually it's the performers that are like not up to par of the songwriters and stuff. But the Wake Up Girls, I feel like that's just very talented. So whenever I see one of those girls in that group having successful careers afterwards, very nice to hear. Oh, is that? I think that's Mizuki. I had to do a double take because it's got the Saki hairstyle, but I'm pretty sure that's the hairstyle from the event where they swapped hairstyles with each other. Mizuki in the maid outfit. Interesting lore, right? Yeah. It's like, I don't know. Wake Up Girls, I feel like the amount of talent that they had is just so unfortunate. Like I said, their songs weren't that good. I've always like heard the name because they did push like the advertising and stuff on them a lot. So I've heard about them for years prior to watching them perform. I never really had any interest because their songs weren't that good. When I saw them perform live, I'm just like, wow, how are these girls like not selling? But I was like, in the back of my mind, I was like, well, hope for the best though, they have the talent, hopefully they do well, and like a couple years later they disbanded. I'm just like, oh, okay. Oh, it goes that, that's unfortunate. Oh, ID was also from the same event. Yeah, I forget. No, ID was the one, It's the one where she's like a server and she has like the donut in her mouth or something like that, right? Is that the one? I think I read the event story for that not too long ago. That event story was like pretty enjoyable, I think. They were trying to do like a idol shoot. There's them like working. Was it them working in the restaurant? I forget what the exact scenario was, but they ended up helping the restaurant like as waitresses in the end. Because they got so busy for no reason. And they were short-handed, like workers didn't show up or something it was, I think. Man, this is like one of the really old songs for Proseka anyway. And they added this MV way later. Oh, that's another feature that like I wish they would fix already. Like if a song has both 2D MV and like a original MV, it'll default to the 2D MV, like the Proseka version. Even though like I just chose the original MV for the song, right? And then, oh god, how do I even... What song was that just now? Can't search it in English. No, that wasn't it. How do I... Is this not it? What was the name of that song? Wonder Show song? Thank you. It was this, right? Yeah. See? Oh, look. Like, I don't understand why. Like, I prefer the original music video for most songs, right? So I wanted to do the thing, but like, it'll default to 2D MV. It will not save it. There's like nothing you can do to make it save to the original version of the song. It's annoying. I hate it. It's been like this forever. I even like submitted a thingy with like one of the surveys like many years ago, and they just haven't fixed it. See? Oh, I guess no. There is this, but like, but if the song has both, you know, 3D MV and like this, I want the 3D MV, right? But I just want it to save, man. But it's just like, so if you have 3D MV, it'll go down like it's in priority, right? So if I have it in 3D MV, oh, it doesn't have a 3D MV, it'll go 2D MV, even though like I want this. It'll just go in the priority list. So it's like, man, small indie company, hard to implement feature. Yeah, it's definitely weird. The thing though is, I think even if you have the 3D MV setting, right? If you pick simple, meaning like no MV, right? no background, it'll save that. So even though your settings at 3D MV or like whatever, but if you select no background, it'll remember that and save it. So the next time you do the song, it'll stay that. But it doesn't work for like anything in between. I hate it. So a lot of the songs, like I just have to remember, it's like, oh, there's an original MV for this song, and I have to like cycle through it. It's been like this for years. And then another thing I wish this game would have is like cloud save my settings and stuff instead of all my settings being local. So like if I lose or delete my device or transfer devices without like, you know, some type of a backup transfer method, like all my settings, like my vocal preferences for 600 songs. Oh, gotta redo all of them. What? It's like maybe it wasn't so bad when we had like, you know, 200 songs, 100 songs, but we have like 600 songs, and then like if you choose, oh, this Haruka looks nice with the long hair. What? Well, when you have like 600 songs and you have like, you know, specific vocals for every song, and you can't remember all of them. And sometimes you spend time picking like which one's your favorite, right? This Haruka in red looks really nice. Or not even that, because I play on multiple devices, right? Like at a minimum of 2 devices, because like I'll do some stuff on my iPad, like my Sekai stuff, I'll do it on my iPad because it's like more convenient, and it doesn't crash as much. Or I'll play the rhythm game on my phone. But then like if I'm streaming like this and I'm playing the rhythm game on my iPad, it's like my audio settings and stuff, my vocal settings doesn't get saved. Yeah, sometimes remember, sometimes it doesn't really. Yeah, it remembers if you choose whatever your max setting is or no MV. It'll remember those. And then it'll be separate for 3D MV mode compared to like live and multi-live mode. But anything in between, it will not remember. Pretty infuriating. Alright, I think 2.6, and then I'll get like at least 3.6. See, it's been like 3 days, right? And then there are like 1.3 million already. How long has it been? It's been almost 72 hours since the event's been out. So they're gaining more than like 400k every 24 hours. We have 5 days left. So you're looking at another 2 mil, possibly more. So 3.2, 0.6. Maybe I'll play a couple more, I'm not sure. Alright, we'll see. I'm gonna see right now, go into my Sekai and then see how many like flowers I have. Depending on that, I might oh no, you know what? No, I think I'm gonna stop here because I think I'm gonna farm trees, and then that'll give me the extra points I need. Yeah, because I remember, what was it? I think the event before this or the one before that, whatever I last streamed, I went over because of the trees, because I wanted to farm trees. I ended up getting way more event points than I needed. Alright, so Oh no, that's the wrong one. What is this? 13? The same amount. All the flowers. Pew pew pew. Hey. Alright, what are we at? Ooh, we're at 16. Is that enough? I forget how many I got the first time. Watering ASMR is funny, yeah. I forget how many I got the first time, like how much like seeds I get or flowers that I get after doing one run of my Sekai. Common internet etiquette, yep. Don't be a douche, that's what that means. Welcome. Alright, let me see how many seeds I get, or like dues that I get. I farm the trees. Oh no, I did not mean to press that. I want these I want these logs. Oh, I got a seed for planting trees. Well, I might as well pluck another plant for... What is this? Who is this? What color is this? Is this yellow or orange? I want to say this is yellow for Rin, no? Oh, I guess we can't tell. I'm collecting. Alright, we're gonna find out how many you get. This is like what, 14 stamina worth of dues. I wanna say you burn like 4 stamina worth per reset, or like 40 stamina, I mean. And this is 14. Yeah, this is Rin. Alright. I need to... Let's see. I don't know if this is better, actually. I'm trying to think if I want to burn stamina. No, this is better. Alright. So let's try this. Okay, so you get... Oh no, I also pulled a bunch, right? Interesting. Okay. Get about a flower per 10 stamina. These weirdly give so little points compared to your stamina naturally. Yeah, for event points, right? So if you specifically want the dues, the little flowers that use 2.5 staminas, those are the most efficient. If you only want dues, but event points, it gives you like event points and my Sekai material, it gives you like basically nothing. You get like 8% of what you would get if you spent the stamina elsewhere. And like on a multi-live. Alright, so 10 stamina is like 1 flower. Let's see, so I need, what am I at? I'm at 17. So I need, because I always want to hit this 25 mark right here. 25er, because it gives you the Memoria. So if I need 8 more, 80 stamina? Is that about right? I can hit that, right? In 5 days? Pretty sure. Yeah, especially if I'm doing the trees too, right? Is that right? 6? Oh, man, I wish I did the better math on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's somewhere around like 1 flower per 10 stamina. A bit more than 10 stamina for 1 flower. Like 11 or 12 stamina per 1 flower. And I only need 8 more. So 80, let's say 100 stamina. That's only like 2 days worth of like my Sekai farming. I'm pretty sure. Oh, but then I only have, how many resets do I have left? Hold on, I forgot about the resets. It just reset today. What is it over there? 24. So I have 17, 24, and then I have 25, 26, 4 resets. I have 5 technically resets, so like assume like round down to 4 resets. And then each reset is like 40 stamina. Yeah, that's plenty. Okay. And then especially if I'm doing trees too. Even if I round down to 3, 6 per day, yeah, okay. Alright. I believe this is plenty. We are there. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, I gotta plant this tree so I get tree bonus later. There we go. Alright, let's wrap it up for the stream here a bit. Been streaming for over 3 hours now. Okay, let's see. See how much memory I have. I have 180 rainbow memoria, Jesus. 57 humans. I need like 40 humans for to switch to the next unit. I'm trying to farm some extra memoria because this unit has the most amount of units or characters. And I'm maxed out, so pretty high chance I get more than like 5 different memoria a day. Next one up is a Wonder Show, and then probably Leonid, and then more jump in reverse popularity order, basically. Oh, I guess Wonder Time and then Vivid, but like I wanted the extra memoria from this. Probably get to this in the next month or 2, because I need, next month is Len and Luca plushies, and then I need quite a lot of Len. I need 10 more Len, and then 26 Luca memoria. Hold on. Luca 26, this one, right? 26 out of 30, 20. I only have 20 left, and I need 40, so yeah. And then if I get 5 humans per, 4 humans per, another week at least. Yeah, another week at least, and then we'll see from there. Let's craft some stuff for Rin and Len here. Let's see, this is Rin. Flower for Len. And this is Len. Flower for Len. Alright, let's put it up for... It's fine. Since I could never get over the fact that Rin's color is orange and then Len is yellow. It's just like they're both yellow in my eyes. It always felt a little off. But hey, it is what it is. They can't both be yellow, I guess. But I feel like, I don't know, orange is a bit a ways off from yellow. I don't know what else color would you would do though. Alright, anyways. This is where I'm gonna spread all my birthday cakes tables. Okay, 15k, that's fine. Alright. Gonna wrap up soon. If you have any questions for me, let me know now before the stream ends soon. Alright, 5 more days. And then 2 more resets for my Sekai. 6, yeah, that's plenty, pretty sure. 6, 12. Yeah. 17. And my chord background is pretty leaning to the ears. Okay. Soda. Okay. We should be good. As long as I chop down some trees as well to get the extra locks for the axes and pickaxes. Okay. Oh god. That was a gig, but that's gonna take forever for me to download. Alright. Well, that's a good spot to... How often do you do few pulls on banners? Oh, the recent pickups is because, the paid banners. I pull on every paid banner. And then I also have the monthly pass, so I get the daily pull. So every now and then I'll get a 4-star, which isn't very often. Like maybe every couple months I'll get a new 4-star from the daily pulls, single pulls. And then a lot of the 4-stars that you're seeing from the recent ones is just from the paid banners. And then I get some permanents off of that, because the paid banners are guaranteed 4-stars when you use paid crystals. But yeah, as far as I don't do like few pulls on banners. I never do like, oh, I'll pull a couple here, and no, it's I'm either, like as I say, you're either sparking or you're gambling. Don't gamble. Gambling's bad. So if I'm not sparking, I'm not rolling on that banner essentially, unless there's some other reason to, like, you know, roll on a banner for like tickets or whatever, or some type of other currency that I need from it. I don't pull for the sake of pulling. I know that's a pretty common thing, but I think that's what you're asking. Oh, this ended up downloading. That was faster than I anticipated. Oh, is it still downloading? It's just not, or is this just stuck? The new IRE card? Which one's the new IRE card? This one? Oh god, it's not loading. Oh god, it's busted. Well, that's broken. I'm trying to see if Miku is like updating here or not. Nope. Alright, we broke the game. But yeah, that's the gist of it. On why you'll see new cards from me every now and then. Every now and then I'll get lucky and I'll get the daily pulls will get me whatever is on the banner, like the pickup for that event, and then I get free event bonus for that banner. Or like if I get really lucky, that'll happen when it's a limited banner, like a limited event, and that's like really lucky. I've definitely gotten like fest cards and stuff like that before with the daily pulls. You did 100 pulls to get 10 perm stickers on that banner. Oh, but you got Shizuku and Miko, yikes. Why did you want 10 permanent tickets? Like, are you trying to like redeem for a permanent card down the line? Because you need 30 permanents, no? Seems quite excessive. It's like, I don't know. I'm definitely still in the camp of like you never pull on permanent banners. It's just not worth it. You just have to kind of hope and pray that you'll get it eventually through like pulling other things, pulling unlimited banners and stuff like that. And it's just like permanent cards don't really give you anything anyways. So you might as well just go for the limited stuff, and then if you absolutely do need it eventually in the future, you can always get it. But I guess if you're at that point, you gotta get the tickets, I guess. Because I still have 33 green tickets from when I was playing like early on in the day and nobody knew what the ratios were and all that. And I just never exchanged it for anything. I want to buy a card, it's almost impulse. Might as well fill on it from the far future. Yeah, you can't do that impulse thing, man. That's how they get you. If you pull on impulse, you're losing. You're gambling. Don't gamble. Gambling's bad. He's got a house always wins, you know. Okay.
Project Sekai, Colorful Stage.
Probably ended on maybe I'll just show what my rank is at right now. I usually end it to show my unit. Oh man, I usually end it here, but okay. This is also good here. Yeah. Alright, well, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. I'll probably be pulling on the new banner that's out in like an hour, which is just like a 10 pull paid banner for a costume, and then record it on the iPad and upload it as a video. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Where's my mouse?